Hi. Let me tell you a little story real quick. Grab some here. Find another pen from Disneyland where I work. I can't really see that. Yeah, there we go. Still have no idea what that character is, but whatever. Yeah, I just saw Adam Savage at Woodstock. Apparently, I thought it was in England. Apparently, it's at Comic-Con, or maybe it's Comic-Con England, whatever. I don't know. The point is, he had a story about the time he almost got killed by SWAT. Alright, I'm going to tell you the time I did not get confronted by SWAT, but SWAT was in a place where I could have been. Just saying. This is a very, very short story. I go to work. I work nights at Disneyland because I clean the floors at the California Grand Hotel. So I leave, and my room's cluttered. It's like something out of that show Hoarders, and I had bought a side table nightstand thing, whatever. It's a 2-story little thing, and I put my laundry basket on it full of laundry, and everything else is just everywhere else. Also including my sword, which I have leaning against the wall. It's an old sword I bought back in '05 for like 45 or 75 bucks. I don't know if it's a good prop sword or a really crappy remake. I'm not entirely sure. It's just a sword I have. It's a straight sword. And I have it leaning against the wall, and I haven't touched the damn thing since I brought it in like 2 years ago. So all this other stuff is just there. It's just stuff that I have just piled everywhere. So that's the setup for my room. I've been trying to clean it for years because I have just too much stuff. Anyway, so I leave, and there's happened before where my laundry basket's fallen over. It had happened once. So it's not improbable that I came back next morning and I found it on the ground. You know, it's like, well, I thought I checked it, or maybe there was a mini quake. I don't know. It's really hard to believe that someone came into my room while I wasn't there. People I live with seem to be very trustworthy. You know, so I'm like scratching my head. It's like, well, it has happened before, and I thought I moved it a bit closer away from the edge, but whatever. So I bend down and I look and I see that my sword is not exactly where it was. Normally where it is, it's up against some shelves, and pressed against it is a pile of dirty laundry and other various stuff. Problem is, it's no longer between the dirty laundry and the shelves. It's now on top of the dirty laundry and the shelf, which doesn't make much sense. And I'm like, in that scene from the first Pirates movie where what's his name? I forget what his name is. The lead, Turner, where he says, "Not where I left you." And I said that myself. It was, "Not where I left you." And I pick it up. I'm like, I remember looking at this sooner, but I remember it not being on top of the clothes. So I'm like, I don't know. I can't explain it. It's just too weird. So I go about my day, and a day or so later, I go back to my manager's son, or the lady who owns the house is her son, and I was talking about him and stuff, and I was wondering if there was an earthquake or something to kind of explain this. And he said, "Oh, not SWAT, but Homeland Security came in the middle of the night while you were gone." I'm like, "What?" He said, "Yeah, Homeland Security came in the middle of the night, like around 3 or whatever, because I work between 11 and 6:30, which was just a few hours ago for me, because, I just got off work and came here to smooch off the Wi-Fi. Anyway, so Homeland Security came because they're looking for someone who was on their list who used to live there, and they thought that person still lived there, so they came, knocked on the door. The mom got up, or whoever got up, answered the door. SWAT came in and said, "We're looking for so-and-so." So they had everybody in the family, standing downstairs where they looked through all the various rooms of everyone who was there. And there was like 4 family things or whatever going on. There's me, the guy across the hall, the family down the hall, the people in the back room, and the son who's in the garage. and then the main family that's just the husband and wife in their room, and the various cousins and relatives that spend the time in the